Welcome to Pandio and our session on Apache Pulsar. And today I'm really happy to welcome Kevin Way, a senior client engineer and architect with Pandio. We want to talk about message patterns today. And specifically with Apache Pulsar, we offer all three of the kind of key message patterns. So Kevin, if you would, please give the listeners a little bit of information, a little bit of insight into what we mean by kind of an all-in-one messaging platform.
That's a great feature of the Pulsar product is that it will support message queuing, event streaming, or the pub/sub architecture right out of the box. So if you want background jobs done, or you want to stream some data, or you want one system communicating with many other systems, this one tool can do it all.
And why is that such a big differentiator compared to, maybe we talked a little bit about some of the other competitors on the market, but why does that kind of set Pandio, which is built on Apache Pulsar, why does that kind of set us apart?
Well, anytime you can reduce the complexity of your system, you'll have less issues and likely reduce cost. And that's what this does. If you have one architecture team that knows how to use this tool, a DevOps team that knows how to set it up, deploy it, keep it live, that's all they need to know how to do. They don't need to know the 7 other products you use across all departments of your company. It's a massive cost savings and a risk minimizer.
Okay. Just based on your experience, Kevin, how hard is it to kind of make that shift from, and maybe talk about some of the other competitors or maybe like a Kafka, to make that shift to using Apache Pulsar if you're an engineer or if you're, part of a DevOps team? What does that kind of learning curve look like?
Well, it is a complex product. So there's difficulty in learning how to set it up and what the tweaks are. But once you know how to configure it and install it and it's running and working, it just works. And it's incredibly easy to use. There's a learning curve for an architect of your system and maybe the DevOps team a little bit. Might be some quirks there. But for all of the engineers across the team you're using to build your product and maintain it, it's trivial. There's very little they have to learn. Very little code changes. It's an incredible system, really. It's very powerful for the minimal amount of information you need to learn about it.
All right, I appreciate that kind of overview. We've got a lot more information on the Pandio website in some of our blogs where we dig deeper into each one of these messaging patterns. Appreciate your time, Kevin, and look forward to speaking with you on the next session.